Live streaming is on.
And ahoy. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another Pirate National Committee meeting. It is Sunday, October. No, it's not. It is Sunday, September 21st. Do you remember the 21st night of September? It is your captain for this evening, Jolly Mitch DeVillo, the Chicagoland Nye, the Illinois Pirate Party. And as always, I am a friend of the show. I'm going to go around and ask for IDs as I see them. The first person I see would be Blaze.
Blaze Henry, captain of the Arizona Pirate Party and scribe of the United States Pirate Party.
Thank you. Cy.
Cy Kinsfather, representing the Montana Pirate Party.
Thank you. Drew.
Drew Bingaman, representing Pennsylvania Pirate Party.
Thank you. David.
I'm representative of Florida Pirate Party.
Thank you. Dustin Citizen. I can skip over you. Eli.
Eli McGee, Massachusetts representative.
Thank you. Frank.
Frank Flores, Texas.
Thank you. Morgan.
Morgan, representing Texas Pirate Party.
Thank you. And then Ty. And Ty has commented that he is the vice captain and West Virginia observer. Thank you, Ty. And then just for the record, for Blaze's sake, between Morgan and Frank, who will be tonight's voting member for Texas?
I was last time, so Frank can be the voting member.
Seems like a fair deal to me.
Yep.
All right. So we'll go right into it. I just want to talk about some captain's business. We had talked the plank with the Pirate Party of Greece. It went so well, and the conversation was so successful that they're going to be back for part 2. So that ended up being the return episode was part 1 of our episode series with the Pirate Party of Greece, and we will be back soon for more. And I believe Dustin of our Swarm Care Manager has set up a episode for the 17th of September. So more information on that will be coming later. As well, I released a new article on the website for the Through the Spyglass series, and seen positive feedback from that. I want to say I'm excited about that, but I actually was not excited typing that. That was it's much darker than usual, but I felt it was very necessary. Otherwise, that's all I got. Other than an apology as the Illinois guy, because Illinois does not have another rep today. But Rowan said he was out of town. That's truly on me for not finding another Illinois rep on time for the meeting. So my apologies as a member of the board. Other than that, I'm going to open it up to old business. I suppose the big one was California and Indiana's attendance. Indiana obviously has been very good since we've brought up the issue. Indiana's not here at the moment, but we were told by Ashley that they would be here at a reasonable time, or they'd be here soon. California put in the Discord that they would like to be there if they remember. And I said, I'll make sure to put out a 15-minute warning, and they're not here. So I don't know if we want to. California is not officially under probation. California is currently just an active member that we were discussing probation. Indiana currently is on probation. I don't know if you guys wanted to wait for Indiana's representative to get here. We have other old business to move on to if we want to wait for at least someone to give a defense of their position. But otherwise, that is the most pressing old business I could think of at the moment. I will make the call and just say let's give Ashley a few minutes just to see if they pop in, and we'll discuss it then. Real quick, I guess we could also move on to, we discussed during the last meeting last week, which was the first time we did the IRC moving to Jitsi, which I thought went well. I thought it was very casual, very coherent. I thought the attendance was nice. one of the things we were talking about was marketing the party and just putting ourselves out there better. Wanda, I believe, just popped in. Wanda, wanna give your ID really quick?
Yeah, Wanda, Florida Pirate Party, state moderator for the United States Pirate Party.
Thank you, Wanda. And then for the record, Wanda, since David was here first, he's already declared as the voting member. I will just unless he gives it up willingly, I think we'll have David vote for Florida tonight. Is that okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Otherwise, Wanda, we were just talking about just some old business. It was the Indiana and California Pirates and their attendance. Ashley said she'd be here a little bit later. And then we have the marketing of the Pirate Party and just trying to get ourselves out there a little more. And we were discussing ideas and things to do and ways to achieve it. So I'm actually going to open the floor up then. I would like to wait on the Indiana and California business until at least Indiana gets here. I don't know if California will be here. But if we wanted to open the floor just to continue discussions from last week, if we had any, I don't know if I want to say ideas or if we had any thoughts on just the topic. Blaze, I know you said your girlfriend was interested or willing to help us out. I don't know if you want to.
She's interested and willing to help out. It's just getting her on Discord and chat. Obviously, not on YouTube right away, but chat on what to do and how to help is the first step in getting on Discord. You're
Right,
muted.
absolutely. Which, it's Discord's not one of those things that everyone has. I see people all the time create Discord just to join the Pirate Party Discord. So it's not like a crazy hill to climb. I absolutely understand if that's the key. And eventually, if she is able to come on, fantastic. Regardless, we'll be available to talk whenever she's available to talk. You know what? I'll just in the meantime, I think I'm just gonna open up the floor to anything. I don't know if we want to discuss anything in particular from last week or if we wanted to discuss any pressing issues. Drew, I did want to briefly ask you. I don't know if you want to go over it now, but how is your campaign process going?
So yeah, I've got a budding campaign manager. It looks like I bought 2 domains to put a website up on for the campaign. I did that today. So I'm not really going to be ramping anything up until at least after November 5th or whatever the election day is this year. But that's after that is when it's really going to start rolling. So.
Right on. Thank you, Drew. And then, like I said, I don't want the Pirate Party to be a hindrance to your campaign in any way, shape, or form. So you just let us know when, how, and what to start promoting. If you want to be promoted at all, to be frank. I mean, you obviously are the former captain of the Pirate Party, Captain Emeritus, and I want you to be.
I'm still
honored
flying
as
the
such.
flag, so
I just don't ever want to think the Pirate Party is affecting your campaign negatively.
I am not. I'm not going to be campaigning as a typical Democrat. Let's just put it that way. So, and honestly, so far I have our principles as part of my earliest campaign. It's transliterated a little bit. It's not necessarily taken word from word, but also I've worked in the Pennsylvania Constitution into things that connect with our values. So, yeah, things are starting. I'm starting to put some things together.
Right on. Thank you, Drew. I'm excited. I truly am. So on top of your campaign, obviously Blaze's campaign and Joe's campaign are also going to be moving forward. I looked up just the other day the Illinois candidate guideline just to see what was available. I don't know if I was ready to put myself up for state representative just yet, the highest level, maybe library board, but unfortunately that's going to be next election if so. So I'm looking, I'm trying, because I do believe we all need to run for something. We can't let things just go unran for and let people who in the know with bad intentions do it. So regardless, that's my statement on that. Just to comment the YouTube sections, ahoy from Jason, our friend from the U.S. Transhumanist Party, one half of the All Hands for a Free Future Coalition. And then we also have a question: do you need an animation studio, anyone? Well, if you are in the Discord, you could talk to us there. We're always looking for help. If you specialize in animation, we got an art section. Post your art there. We'd love to see. Let's see what's going on. Love to chat. Now, so otherwise, like I said, the floor is still open. Before the meeting started, I invited Cy to, if he would like to provide an article for the Message in the Bottle series. If anyone is familiar or unfamiliar with the Message in a Bottle, that is just a online, series where supporters of the party can write in and speak their piece, give whatever. We've had a couple. I think we've had 5 Message in a Bottle articles posted so far. Most of them came from our former PR director, but it's available for anyone. If someone sends me an article and says, "Hey, can you post this?" If it's Pirate Party related, and we think, yeah, you know what, we're going to give a voice to you, we'll give a voice to you. We're very transparent. We're very open. I don't know any other political party that's given an open forum to their supporters. So that goes for anyone watching. If you have an article for the Pirate Party, Jason, if you from the Transhumanist Party got something you guys want to say, we're always happy for you. And then just quick question for our friend in the YouTube chat. We wanted to know, is that cell animation or is that CG animation? And if you can get us that answer, we would love to talk to you. Until we get that answer, though, the floor is still open. Blaze, you go ahead.
I would like to make a motion to fill the vacancy of PR director, and for Site Fund to fill in the vacancy for PR director.
Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
Fantastic. So I'm going to open that up to discussion. Did we have any debate? I don't really have any debate myself. I think Cy not only has expressed interest, but he's been showing up to meetings. So to me, that's twofer.
Half of it is up to the party.
It truly is. I'm not going to lie about it. So if anyone has any discussions, otherwise, I'm willing to just call the vote if no discussion. All right, Arizona.
Yes. Aye.
We're yes for transparency purposes. Yes to Cy becoming PR director.
Yes.
So Pennsylvania.
Aye.
Massachusetts.
Aye.
Texas.
Aye.
Florida.
Aye.
Thank you. Well, it is official of all voting members in attendance have voted unanimously. Cy, congratulations. You are now the PR director of the United States Pirate Party.
I graciously accept.
Thank you. Thank you for accept. I guess I should have asked you, do you accept, before I said you are the PR director. So thank you for confirming that. So yes, thank you, Cy. We are we'll get your information updated. We will make sure you have the tools you need, and welcome to the team. All right. Fantastic. Thank you, Blaze, for the motion and the easy slam dunk. Let's see. And from our animator friends, Hand Drawn Frame. I'm sorry, hand-drawn frame-by-frame classic style of 2D animation. I do some personally. Yeah, I do some personally, but I work with other great folks like a fantastic artist from Indonesia. We are for-profit but passionate. Still talk to us. I would still like to talk to us. I don't want to say to you that as a political party, we will be happy to go into a purchasing agreement or anything of the sorts. Not to say that we expect you to work for free or volunteer. That I don't want to make it out like that. However, I would like to chat. Please do chat because I am interested. And we'd love to see your work. So please post your work in the art section of the Discord, and we would love to get in touch. Otherwise, I will once again leave the floor open if there's anything that we want to discuss or talk about. I'm just updating the YouTube. I apologize. If I hear none, I'm sorry, Drew. Go ahead.
I just want to say that it is rapidly becoming a very scary time to even just be opposition to this regime. So just want to kind of acknowledge that, and it's motion to adjourn.
Right on. Do I have first of all, let me address part one. It is very scary right now. It's so scary, in fact, that I felt I didn't intend to release it through the spyglass as early as I did, but times are so scary right now and feels so damning that it felt like not saying something was doing more harm than good. I talked about Billy Joel saying the world's always been burning, but right now it feels like it's beyond burning. And it's not the world has always been crazy. Times feel especially crazy. We take for granted that it's always been burning since the world's been turning. That song takes place after the world wars. So just know that things can get a lot crazier, and we shouldn't take for granted that it's always been crazy. So I go ahead.
To paraphrase another Billy Joel song, you may be right, I may be crazy, but it just might be a lunatic you're looking for.
You know what? You might have to be crazy to try to navigate this political landscape. Lucky for you, your neighbors in the Pirate Party are just crazy enough to do it.
Hear, hear.
And I will ask for a second for Drew's motion to adjourn. Blaze, go ahead.
I just want for us to clarify on the status of Indiana and California.
So, unfortunately, yes. So, I actually will bring that back open. Thank you, Blaze. Did we want to? So, Indiana is not here, obviously. I was going to give him the chance to show, but it's been 20 minutes. And California didn't show at all. So, if we wanted to discuss that briefly, Drew, go ahead.
I just don't want to discuss Indiana without them being here, because I don't want to take them off of probation if they're not ready, and I don't want them to, feel like we're giving them more shit than we need to. I just, the California, if we want to talk about that, I'm open to that.
Thank you. Wanda, go ahead.
On the issue of California, I honestly think probationary status is warranted. They've consistently failed to show up to meetings despite having the personnel to do so.
I personally do agree. Plus, I think that the California probationary status is a much quicker fix for them. They have a website, they have social media. It's just attendance. So if they could just have a rep showing up every week, they would be off probation status like that. So I do agree with Drew's sentiment, though. I think that Indiana's probationary status was applied and then almost immediately rectified by Ashley, and it seems a little unfair to make a decision on that with them not being here. So while yes, Blaze, I do apologize because it feels like it is a can that keeps getting kicked down the road. I am in formal agreement that we have to. While I think the status of California can and probably should be voted on tonight, Indiana, I in good faith couldn't move forward with the Indiana business. But if we want to make a motion on California status, I'd be happy to entertain that. Drew, go ahead.
I'll just make the motion to say, I'll make a motion to put California on probationary status.
Okay. Do I have a second for that?
I'll second.
Thank you. Real quick. Hello, Tanner. Would you? The meeting's about to wrap up, but if you would like to ID, you could participate for just the last few minutes. Or not. It's cool if you don't. Regardless. So there was a motion and a second to put California on probationary status, which, for the record, their probationary status is attendance-based. Is there any objection or is there any discussion for not putting them on probationary status? I am hearing none. And as well, I will just ask blankly, is there any objection to putting them on to probationary status? Hearing none. First of all, thank you, Tanner, for joining us. Second of all, it is official. I hear on the basis of no objections and on the basis of lack of attendance, California is officially on probationary status, which, again, is an easy fix. All they got to do is have a representative show up to the meetings, and they'll be taken off in no time. And if you want to have a state party, show up to your that's clunky. Hang on. If you want to be the one to show up for your state, so your state doesn't go on probation status, or if you want to have a state that's able to get on probation status because you're a PNC member, why don't you join the Pirate National Committee? You know how you do that? You show up to the meetings and you participate. You get a friend, you get someone who's politically aligned with you, and you say, hey, you want to join the Pirate Party? And they'll say, what's the Pirate Party? Show them. Don't tell them. Ladies and gentlemen, I love this party. We haven't seconded the motion to adjourn yet. I'm going to ask if there's a motion to adjourn. There was the motion to adjourn. Was there a second for the motion to adjourn?
Second.
Thank you, Blaze. Do I have any objections to adjourning? Golly. Drew, I love this party. You know why I love this party? Because we believe the U.S. should be a good neighbor. We believe in cool, clean water, like Hank said. And we believe if purchasing isn't ownership, then piracy isn't theft. Folks, this has been the September 21st, 2025 meeting of the Pirate National Committee. Thank you all so much for being here today. And as always, vote Pirate.